Right. Good evening, all of you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening,
Can
madam.
you all hear me clearly?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
So this is the diploma in business management, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, madam.
Okay. So what's your batch number, please?
Batch one.
Batch 1 English medium.
Batch 1 English medium. Right. So when did you all start the class?
September 1st.
Sorry, September 1st.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So normally how many students are there? Is it 20?
It's more than 20. I think.
More than 20. So don't know why today we have less number of students. Huh? Okay, right. So in the business management diploma, we also do have the human resource part, right? So I'm the lecturer for diploma in human resource management, the separate what you call the diploma program, right? So I was invited to do the HRM for your batch as well, right? So diploma in business management, right? So, so far, how was the sessions?
2 hours, no?
Only
2
only
hours,
for
yeah. So how was the lectures? Are you all okay? Was it business management is good, or how was it?
Yeah, it's fine. It's good.
It's good, right?
So now it's good.
Right, okay. So we are about to start up the human resource management. So before we start up, I'll let you know on certain things that I'm planning to do with y'all, okay? Let me share my screen for y'all, okay? Can you all see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
Yes, madam.
Right. Right. Okay. So our first module is to introduction to human resource management. Right. So there are several things that we wanted to learn about the human resource management. Right. So I'll be doing your human resource management or the HRM module for business management diploma level. So my name is Amali Pereira, and currently I'm working as the head of people and culture BCI campus in Negombo. And mainly I'm a HR professional, a freelancer, consultant, and a trainer, right? So I'm a associate member of CIPM, which is the Chartered Institute of Personnel Management. And I have 14 plus years of experience in the HR field. And I have started up my career from the HR assistant level to head of HR as well, right? So that is a little bit on my profile. So I do live in Jaila, and I'm a mother of 2 kids. Yeah, that's it all about me, right? So before I start up, I just wanted to make your concern or make your attention on these things, right? Right. So since you all are doing the business management, so this is going to be a separate module on human resource management. So I'll be giving a note for you all with the presentation. So please take a separate book, maybe 80 pages or 120, or like separate pages, or else if you are getting some foolscap or A4s, that's fine, but you have to keep it with your filed in a separate place, not all over the place and mixing with the law or the business management other subjects. Don't do that, right? So I would say please keep a dedicated book. And sometimes you may have the chance of taking printouts of your presentation, so you can file those things as well. And so this is going to be 2-hour session. I know everybody is at home, even myself, so there can be disturbance, right? So try to minimize those disturbances as much as possible, right? I know you can't make it 100%, but try to make it minimize, right? So this is going to be 2 hours. I want everybody to be with me for 2 hours. And if you feel like, okay, I might get thirsty or I might get hungry or something, just keep a water bottle and some snack with you. Do not go here and there while I'm doing the class. Okay. So this is going to be an English medium class, but you need to be familiarized with the language also, right? But I'll be teaching y'all the English and the Sinhala as well. So both languages I'll be using because there are some students who might find it difficult in totally understanding the syllabus in English, right? So therefore, I'll be using the Sinhala language also. But if you find it difficult or if you can't understand on any Sinhala thing, you can just let me know. I'll tell you how to connect with me in future, right? So you need to have a lot of readings. And so this is going to be 1-year course and they need a lot of commitment and hard work. Okay, so those are the things that I wanted your attention before I start up the class, right? So these are my rules and not rules and regulations, but my concerns, which I'm thinking that my students will follow. Okay, so of course, when I'm explaining things with y'all can always interrupt me and ask me questions, right? And if you find it difficult of understanding or if you miss some notes, you can always unmute your mic and talk with me because I prefer to have interaction with y'all, right? But when there is no interaction, please mute your mic, right? Otherwise, sometimes your kids might yelling, or sometimes your father or mother, like anybody at home, might be talking. So that will get disturbed for me when I'm doing the class, right? So please do that. Then it will be more easy for me as well, right? Then before I moved on with the presentation on the introduction, I'm preferring to have the student database for myself under business management, batch 1 students, right? So in order to get that, I have prepared a Google form, right? So everybody can get the link right now through the chat box. Did you all get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, so please copy that and fill out the form and submit, right? So don't do it right now. After the class, you can do it. Okay? Right. So we'll move forward then. Right. Why do you like HR? Sometimes. What do you know about HR? Shall we have a discussion with
Yes.
why and what? What do you know about HR? Yes? Can I know any answers?
Actually, when we say HR, it's the human resources which an institution needs.
Okay. Human resources. Right. Any further explanation?
Because the HR is the main resource of the any institute or
Right. So we
company.
would say, Chintaka, human resources are the most valuable asset in an organization. වටිනාම සම්පත කියලා කියන්නේ. Right? Not like the buildings, machines, stocks, inventory, nothing. But we would say in order to run an organization, there should be human resources. So that's why it is called as the valuable asset in an organization. Yes, Sohail? Yes. Yeah. Anybody? Right. So anybody who is working in an HR department here? Are there anybody who is working for HR departments here? Okay, anybody who is working for any organization, can you raise your hands? Okay, Kasun, yes, Chintaka. Okay, Nirupa, Tharindi, Veerasinghe, yes. So we have 5. Other than that, others are not working, is it? Okay, Tharaka, right. So we have 6 people. Okay, 7, right, good, fine. So I guess you all must be attached to any kind of a department, but you all might know in your organization there should be a HR department, right? So you all may aware of what that department is doing and what sort of a thing that they are practicing at the moment. So we'll see. Thanks for that. Thanks for that response. Okay. Human resource management meaning. So now we are going to find out what is the meaning of human resource management, right? So here there is a definition which was taken by a book. Human resource management is a function of management, right? So it is a part of the management. So management means kalamanakarana. So HRM is a part of management concerned with people. මිනිස්සුන්ව කළමනාකරණය කිරීම තමයි මානව සම්පත් කළමනාකරණය කියලා හඳුන්වන්නේ. මිනිස්සුන්ව පාලනය කිරීම කියලා කියන්නේ what is it? Hiring, motivating and maintaining people in an organization. So hiring means we are asking people to join to the organization. Hiring. Motivating. We need to keep the people happy. And maintaining through develop their skills, knowledge, attitude, that is maintaining. So all these things, activities comes in one place and we call it as the human resource management. So that is the basic idea of human resource management, right? So as I explained you earlier, right? Organizations may have a lot of buildings, lot of machineries, lot of inventories, right? But the organization cannot success. Why? Because there should be people to run the organization. To run the machines, there should be people. Right? So that is why we are saying, in spite of having buildings, machineries or whatever, there should be people to manage the organization or to run the organization. And we would say, therefore, the HR or the human resources or the human being is the most valuable asset in an organization. HR is all about people. HR is all about people. Nothing else, right? So that is the basic thing. And we could say in short, the human resource management is concerned with recruitment, selecting employees, orientation, training, all kinds of things, because these things are connected to people. We can't give the training to machineries, right? We can't motivate buildings, but we can motivate employees, right? So when we are talking about human resource management, we could say maximizing employee performance, right? And the ultimate goal or the objective of human resource management is to identify, right? And to ensure that the organization will achieve its objectives through people, right? So that is the HRM is all about, right? So in general, HR is about people, right? And we talked about several activities that an HR department doing. However, if the organization wants to success, there should be people, and that people should be managed properly, and that part we known as the human resource management. Okay, am I clear to everybody? Any questions?
No, yeah, it is clear.
Yes, how about the others?
Clear, madam.
It is clear, madam. Clear, madam. Very clear to understand.
Right.
Clear.
Because I'll be taking much more time on introduction part, right? In the diploma in human resource management also, I'll be taking more time on this introduction part, because you all need to understand what is this all about, right? Without having a proper foundation, we can't learn any of the things. Okay, that's why I'm taking so much of time, and I'll be clear it out very slowly, and I hope you all can understand my English as well, right? If there is any student, right, when I'm explaining who's not understanding of what I'm talking in English, please unmute your mic and tell me, please explain this in Sinhala. Ane meka podak Sinhalen therum karala denna. I'm always love to do that. Okay, so don't worry. Do not keep the whatever the unclear area in your mind, right? If you didn't understand, just let me know, because after explaining a separate part, right, I'll be asking whether it is clear or not. right? මම හැම කොටසක් ඉවර වුණාම ඔයගලන්ට අවස්ථාවක් දෙනවා මේක තේරුණාද නැද්ද කියලා මට කියන්න. අන්න ඒ වෙලාවේදී තේරුනේ නැත්නම් මට ඒක කියන්න මම ආයෙසරක් එකපාරක් නෙමෙයි 10 පාරක් වුණත් මම ඒක තේරුම් කරලා දෙනවා. Okay, are you all clear with that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, madam.
Yes,
Good.
madam.
Thank you. Right, so we will write the note on introduction part, right? Because I'll be giving a comprehensive note, right? And you all need to write it down and you all need to study, okay? Since some of there can be students which the HRM module is new for them, right? So that's why I'm giving a note, okay? Right. So write the topic as Introduction to Human Resource Management. Under that, in paragraph, Human resource management is a function of human resource management is a function of management, concerned with hiring, comma, motivating, and maintaining people in an organization. People in an organization. Organizations does not only organizations does not only consist of buildings, machines, or inventories. Inventories. It is people who manage the organization. It is people who manage the organization. Human being is the most valuable asset. Human being is the most valuable asset. It focuses on people. It focuses on people in the organization. It focuses on people in the organization. It is an operation. It is an operation in companies It is an operation in companies designed to maximize employee performance maximize employee performance in order to meet in order to meet employers' strategic goals and objectives. In short, in short, in short, HRM is the process of recruiting, selecting employees, providing proper orientation and induction, providing proper orientation and induction, including proper training and developing skills. Including proper training and developing skills. Though the overall purpose of human resources The overall purpose of human resources the overall purpose of human resources is to ensure that the organization is able to ensure that the organization is able to achieve success through people, through people. Through people. Right. So that is all about the introduction part. Anything you don't understand, please tell me before we move to the definition. So next in line is to discuss on the definition part, right? So before we moved on to that, any questions, please ask me. මොන හරි මම මේ දීපු note එකේ හරි තේරෙන්නේ නැති තැනක් තියෙනවා නම් අහන්න.
Excuse me.
Yes, yeah.
Actually, ma'am, the human resources management, they're like recruiting people and doing all these things. But who is recruiting the human resources management people in a company? Is there an external body?
Mainly the top management.
All right, fine.
Right, so human resource manager is also in the managerial level. So above that there should be a person, either a general manager or a managing director or chairman or CFO or COO, whatever, whoever, right? So those are the people that who will be recruiting the HR manager. Right.
All right.
But HR manager can recruit the HR assistant or executive assistant manager. They can do that.
All right, fine. Thank you.
Right? Okay. Yes. Anything? Anything which you don't understand? Likewise, if you have any questions, just ask related to this topic, right? Yes, those who are not working, are you all clear with what I have explained so far? If it is clear, tell me, then I can move forward.
Everything is clear, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, good. Right. So we'll move forward with the definitions, right? Okay. Right. So these definitions are not mine, right? So these definitions were expressed by some HR professionals in late 90s, 1990s, 1970s, 1980s, right? So there were HR, we could say HR gurus. right? So here you don't have to know these things by heart. ඕගොල්ලෝ මේවා කටපාඩම් කරන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ, right? But at least you should have an idea of, okay, if it is a definition, then what sort of things will be included there. Now let's take the first one. The purpose of human resource is to ensure that the employees of an organization are used in such a way that the employee obtains the greatest possible benefit from their abilities, and the employees obtain both material and psychological rewards from their work. Greatest possible benefit from their abilities. Right? In introduction part, we said achieving success through people. Right? Let's see the second one. HRM is a distinct approach to employment management, which seek to achieve competitive advantage through the strategic development of highly committed and capable workforce. So when we are discussing about human resource management, there should be a way of explaining its employees. HRM කියලා කිව්වහම හැමතිස්සෙම ඒකට කොහෙන් හරි ආයතනයේ වැඩ කරන සේවකීන් ගැන මොනවා හරි දෙයක් ගෑවිලා තියෙන්නම ඕනේ. Right? So those are the two. Then we have another two more definitions. Here, HRM is planning, organizing, directing. I know these functions were discussed at the business management, like management module introduction also. What are the management functions? So these management functions will connect it to people. Then it will become the human resource management. So that is done by the Edwin P. Flippo. And then Barton and Gold would say, emphasizing that leveraging people capabilities is critical to achieving competitive advantage. So on, right? So all these things are connected with people, right? So I'm not going to ask you write down all the four definitions here. So here you have two, and previous slides are also carrying two. Just copy whatever the definition which you can understand the most, right? So you can copy that definition in your notebook. So I'll keep this slide for about 2 minutes, and then I will put the previous slide. Here comes the previous slide. Once you have done, please let me know.
I'm finished, ma'am.
How about the others?
I am finished, madam.
Done, no?
Done, madam.
Okay, right. Right. So now we are going to learn on the evolution of human resource management. මානව සම්පත් කළමනාකරණයේ විකාශන. Okay, before I start up, any questions? Any questions up to this point? All clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, madam.
Good. Okay, right. Can someone tell me, what do you mean by evolution? What do you mean by evolution? මොකද්ද මේ evolution කියලා කියන්නේ? මොකද්ද evolution කියලා කියන්නේ?
How it is started and how it come to current level.
Correct. How it is started and what has happened and what is the status of now. Right. Forget about HR. We'll discuss some more practical example of evolution. Can anyone tell me what is the evolution of mobile phones? What is the evolution of mobile phones? Can anyone remember? Yes? Mobile phones wala vikashana. කාටරි කියන්න පුළුවන්ද? Yes? Come on, talk with me. It's the discussion time, right? Yes?
මුලින්ම මිස් black and white මේ display එකත් එක්ක තිබ්බ මේ phone එකේ ඉඳලා දැන් තියෙනවා 5G වෙනකම්.
Right.
ආරංචියක් විදිහට කිව්වොත්.
Right. Earlier, at like 1990s wala wage. Can you all remember? I don't know, like whether you all can remember or not, whether you were born or not, right? අර ඉස්සර තිබුණා මේ ලොකු ගඩොල් භාගය කියලා කියන්නේ. Right? Cell type. Cell, I can remember. That is was called, right? Then we had the Nokia 1100 phone, the smallest one, right? Then we had the Motorola, right? Then only that BlackBerry color screen came, right? So after that, BlackBerry, Motorola, again, then only this touch screen, right? Then the Samsung and iPhone, all these things comes. Now we have the everything captured in the smartphone, right? So that is the evolution of mobile phones, right? So same thing with the computers also. Earlier we used to have like big CPUs, bigger than a room. Then ultimately it has come after the years of years. Now we had the laptops, iPad, tabs, everything where we can carry and go. Right, so that is the evolution. So likewise, we are going to learn what is the evolution of human resource management. What is the evolution of human resource management, right? So the human resource management starts in 1990s. 1990 මුල් භාගේ 18 සතවර්ෂ අන්තිම භාගේ තමයි they considered that this HR was started up, right? So after this startup with the industrial revolution, globalization, right, world wars, then technology growth and all these things, after all these things, there were changes in the subject. So as you can see on the slide, it was it was talked at like employee welfare, then it became personal administration, then it became personal management, and then personal management and human resource management. Then in 1990s, we would say in human resource management. So after 2000, we would say now it's strategic human resource management, right? So personal administration and personal management, it is all about admin. Admin වැඩ ගැන තමයි ඒගොල්ලෝ මූලිකත්වය දුන්නේ, not about the people. They didn't care about what people are thinking, the development of people, nothing. They just want the work. That's it. Hire and fire. ගන්නවා එළවනවා. Right? They are not concerned about people's grievances, whether people are happy or not, nothing. Later on, when the human resource management concept introduced, it is more towards the genuine side of people. They started up to thinking of people, right? What kind of happiness they want in an organization. Human angle, right? Then the personal management stuff, they left, and in 1990s, the human resource management came in. The concept was practiced. And later on in 2000 and after 2000, it is all about strategy. In what we call the strategic is the upaya marga. So how we could achieve the human resource management in a strategic way. Nowadays, can you find, yes, there might be designations like HR manager. But now, for me, for an example, I'm the head of people and culture. And there can be designations like talent acquisition managers, human capital managers. So whatever the term, it explains on human resource management. Right? So is that clear for you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions on evolution? You don't have to be worried about like what happened in this year, nothing. Just how it happens. Started from employee welfare and then personnel management after the World War, Industrial Revolution. Then in 1990s, it becomes the human resource management. So after 2000, it was like strategic human resource management. So that part is okay at this level.
Excuse me, madam.
Yes.
මේ දැන් සමහර කම්පැනිස් වල ඇඩ්මිනිස්ට්‍රේටිව් සෙක්ෂන් එකයි HR සෙක්ෂන් එකයි වෙන වෙනම තියෙන්නේ මොකද?
ඒ මෙහෙමයි. ඇඩ්මින් වැඩ අපි හිතමුකෝ personal files හදන ඒවා, right? එතකොට ලියුම් ගහන ඒවා, warning letters ගහන ඒවා, ඒවා අර ඇඩ්මින් වැඩ විදියට තමයි දකින්නේ. එතකොට ඒක කරන්න වෙනම ඩිපාර්ට්මන්ට් එකක් තියෙනවා. right? එතකොට human resource management කියලා ගත්තාම මිනිස්සුන්ට welfare දෙන්න. right? එක්කෝ මිනිස්සුන්ට training programs ලෑස්ති කරන්න. right? මිනිස්සුන්ව තවදුරටත් develop කරන්න දේවල් මොනවා හරි කරන්න ඕන ඔන්න human resource management කියලා එහෙම එකක් තියෙනවා. But now when it comes to modern organizations, they don't have this admin and HR, no. All in one department. Is it clear, Kasun?
Clear.
Yeah. How about the
Madam,
others? Ken?
if I'm correct, nowadays the company using HR and compliance department.
Yes. So compliance you will be learning in the latter part, right? So compliance means just to check whether the things are in order. Now for an example, so you're working in a company, Chintaka, right?
Yeah.
Right. So your salaries will be paid on 25th, right?
10th.
Right. Sorry?
10th.
10th. Okay. So 10th is the salary date. So compliance means that HR should always make sure that the employee's salary is paid on 10th. That is the compliance. Rule එකක් දාලා තියෙනවා. ඒ rule එක හරියට වෙනවද කියන එක comply කරන එක තමයි තියෙන්නේ. Right? So HR and compliance. Yes, Chintaka?
If they did not pay on time, can the compliance take any action against HR?
No, no, because the thing is, there can be issues like now with regard to now last 2 years with the pandemic. Most of the organizations, they couldn't pay salaries on time.
On time, right?
Right? So that what happened because loss of production, no sales, right? Because there should be a way of paying the salaries also. And people didn't come to work, right? They were at home. So without work, how can the organization pay? Right? But HR should always need to, like if there is a concern, okay, what they are going to do to solve that problem. Now for an example, EPF, ETF. So every month at the month end, they have to send the EPF remittance to central bank. So that is another compliance. So if the company did not pay EPF, ETF on time, the central bank will put a fine. 5ක දඩයක් ගහනවා company එකට. Right? So HR's responsibility is to make sure that those compliance things are followed on time. Is it clear for you, dear? All of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Chintaka. How about the others?
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Good. If there is anything which you don't understand, please let me know. Okay? Right. So write the topic as evolution of human resource management. Evolution of HRM. Evolution of HRM evolution of HRM over the period of time is important for understanding the functions and practices of HRM understanding the functions and practices of HRM that are followed in different situations so that relevant HRM practices are evolved in the present situation. Then you can draw this picture diagram. You don't have to draw this arrow and all, but if you can, like with the years, if you can write the stages, that will be fine. After that, in paragraph, the process of managing people might be started from late 18th century late 18th century due to industrial revolution due to industrial revolution due to industrial revolution as shown above, HRM has passed HRM has passed through several stages of evolution mainly due to industrial revolutions mainly due to industrial revolutions mainly due to industrial revolutions, world wars, globalization and globalization and growth, globalization and growth of technologies. Growth of technologies. The traditional concept of personal management has created a revolutionary startup to modern strategic human resource management. Further, SHRM, that is Strategic Human Resource Management, SHRM, SHRM can be defined as an integrated approach can be defined as an integrated approach of traditional HRM functions to achieve organizational goals To achieve organization's goals, through strategic planning and strategic implementation. Right. So that is the note on the evolution of human resource management. Any questions?
Excuse me, madam.
Yes, dear. Tell me.
Could you please retell this strategic planning and from that actually I couldn't write down.
Okay, what is the point, dear? Strategic
A strategic planning
and strategic implementation.
okay, thank you.
කාට හරි note එක ලියා ගන්න බැරුව ගියාද මොනවා හරි ප්‍රශ්නයක් හින්දා? එහෙමනම් කියන්න. If not, we can move to the next part, which is the evolution, then objectives. Yes. Right. So here under objective, okay, shall I move forward? Yes.
Yes, madam.
Okay. So now we are going to discuss on the key objectives. Moolika අරමුණු. මානව සම්පත් කළමනාකරණයේ මූලික අරමුණු තමයි දැන් අපි ඉගෙන ගන්න යන්නේ. Key objectives of the human resource management. So we'll see. Okay, these are 8 objectives which I have identified as the main objectives, right? But when you refer another book, when you refer a journal or an article or any other references in human resource management, you will find a lot more than these objectives. That is totally fine, right? So these are not only one and only objectives in HRM. There can be others. If you Google it for objectives of HRM, you will get thousands of HRM, right? So here I have taken this as simple as it is, and it covers a lot, right? So we'll see what is these objectives of human resource management. So write the topic as the objectives of human resource management. The first one is achieve organizational goals. Organizational goals. In the introduction, we would say organization's goals and objectives was achieved through its people. In order to achieve organizational goals, there should be people. And one of the main objective of HRM is to achieve organizational goals. HR එකේ මූලික අරමුණක් විය යුත්තේ ආයතනයේ තියෙන goals. What is the Sinhala word for goals? අරමුණ නෑ. What is it?
ඉලක්ක.
Right? So ආයතනයේ තියෙන ඉලක්ක achieve කරන එක. Right? So that is one of the objectives. Then we have the working culture or the working environment. What do you mean by working environment? ඔගොල්ලෝ ගිහිලා තියෙනවද government office එකකට? කොහොමද ඒකේ ලක්ෂණ? Traditional මේස පුටු තියෙන වැඩක් දැක්කම වැඩක් කරන්න හිතෙන්නේ නැහැ. පරණ තාලේ වැඩ. That is the working culture of government officers. But nowadays they are developing, right? But if we go to a brand like IT firm or a full sophisticated new office environment, අපිට හැමදාම උනත් ඉන්න හිතෙනවනේ ඒ වගේ office එකක. And we love to work in an environment like that, not being rather than a fan with a wood table and a wood chair. We don't like. If we have a comfortable air condition with nice tables and a rolling chair or whatever, computer chair or whatever, then we all love to. And we are happy, we will get motivated. So in order to keep the employees motivated, we have to concern about the working culture. So maintaining a good working environment for employees is one of the objectives of human resource management. Right? Team integration. Team integration. So HR is a one team, marketing division is one team, finance department is one team. So when the organization achieve its main objective, all these teams should be connected, interconnected. Who does that? How they karani? HR. HR should have the proper communication or coordination, we would say, among the teams. Right? So it will become one of the main roles of the objectives. Right? So we have another 5. But before we move on to that, we will write the note on these 3. Right? So you all written down the topic as the objectives of human resource management. Write the first one, achieve organizational goals. Under that, one major HRM objective is to fulfill organizational goals. Is to fulfill organizational goals. Utilizing human resource utilizing human resource to achieve business requirements and goals is very important is very important for an effective HRM. For an effective HRM. To succeed at organizational objectives, HR requires efficient planning and execution. Efficient planning and execution. Second objective, work culture. Work culture. Work culture plays an important role Work culture plays an important role in defining HRM and business performance. An HR manager needs to be active An HR manager needs to be active while calling for strategies to raise better work. To raise better work. Developing and maintaining developing and maintaining healthy and transparent relations healthy and transparent relations among team members and teams contribute to and teams contribute to Build in a good example of work culture. Third one, team integration.
Excuse me, madam.
Yes, dear.
To building a, I wouldn't get
Hold on. To building a good example of work culture.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Okay. Third one, team integration. One of the prime roles and objectives of HRM and objectives of HRM is to make sure objectives of HRM is to make sure team coordinate efficiently. Team coordinate efficiently. Efficiently. Easy communication easy communication easy communication is the need for teams is the need for teams in an organization. In an organization. Proper connect between individuals is a must, to ensure productivity. To ensure productivity. Right? Okay, so I'm going to stop the class for today. Right? So I'm sharing the link once again to everyone through the chat box. Please fill it out and submit it to me. And here, as you can see on the slide, you can see my email address. If anyone find it difficult to submit through the details through Google form, please send me your details to my email address. Right? And I'll be providing my email address to each and everyone. So you can have the correspondence with me through my email. And before I wind up the lesson, I want, since you're the first batch of business management and HRM, right? So I want your comments on today's lecture. Whether it's good, whether my teaching style is okay, is there anything to be improved? Am I too fast? Is the note is good? Likewise, I need your comments. So please send me an email to this email address stating your comments on this or suggestions or improvements, because I'm always there to deliver a good lesson for y'all. So with your suggestions only, I can improve myself. Right? So that's it for today. Is there anything for you to clarify? Is all clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, everything was clear. Thank you.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Good night.
Right. Thanks a lot for joining with me today. So hope to see you again on another day. So till we meet again, stay safe. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank
Good
you,
night.
madam.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
Good night.
You.
Thank you, madam.